Today, we delve into a pivotal development in the landscape of American governance and international trade. The Supreme Court has issued a landmark 6-3 decision, striking down the global tariffs imposed by former President Trump. This ruling not only questions the scope of presidential authority, but also reignites the debate over the balance of power between the branches of government. The central issue at hand is the role of Congress versus the executive in regulating trade policy, a constitutional question that goes to the heart of American democracy. Let's unpack this. The tariffs in question were implemented under the guise of emergency powers. Trump argued that these measures were necessary to protect national security and bolster American industries. However, the Supreme Court found that this justification lacked the necessary legal grounding. By overturning the tariffs, the court has reaffirmed the constitutional mandate that Congress holds the primary authority over commerce. This decision is a rare judicial check on the executive's broad application of tariff powers and underscores the necessity of legislative oversight. The broader context here is Trump's protectionist trade agenda, which has significantly impacted global economic relations. His administration's policies promise to revitalize American manufacturing by imposing tariffs on a wide array of imports, from steel and aluminum to consumer goods. Yet the results have been mixed at best. Instead of fostering growth, these tariffs have contributed to trade wars, strained relationships with key partners such as the European Union and China, and disrupted global recovery efforts. As a consequence, American consumers have faced rising prices, and domestic industries, especially agriculture and manufacturing, have suffered losses in exports. Against this backdrop, the Supreme Court's ruling is both a legal and economic turning point. Economically, the immediate response from Trump has been a defiant announcement to increase tariffs further, escalating them by 10% and then to 15%. This move is poised to accelerate the rise in consumer prices, affecting everyday goods from electronics to automobiles. For households already feeling the squeeze, these price hikes could deepen financial strains and threaten a broader economic slowdown. Internationally, this tariff escalation adds fuel to an already tense global environment. Trading partners affected by these tariffs are likely to respond with retaliatory measures targeting U.S. exports, potentially isolating America on the international stage. Furthermore, this economic discord is compounded by geopolitical tensions, notably the military buildup near Iran. Such concurrent challenges amplify the risks of a broader conflict, further destabilizing the global economy. Politically, Trump's actions post-ruling raise significant questions. His pledge to explore other alternatives implies potential legislative maneuvers or executive orders that might test the limits of presidential power. This could provoke a fierce response from Congress, already polarized over issues of executive overreach. In the extreme, it might even lead to discussions of impeachment, should these actions be perceived as violating constitutional principles. Moreover, Trump's public criticism of the Supreme Court highlights a growing mistrust in the independence of institutions, echoing past confrontations that have eroded public confidence in the judiciary. From a business perspective, the uncertainty generated by these developments demands rapid adaptation. Companies must navigate higher input costs and increased compliance challenges, while investors face potential market volatility driven by shifting trade headlines. If unresolved, this situation could catalyze bipartisan calls for comprehensive trade reform. Yet the gridlock that has so often defined congressional action remains a formidable obstacle. In conclusion, the Supreme Court's ruling on Trump's tariffs represents more than a legal check on executive power. It is a defining moment that could reshape the future of American trade policy and governance. This decision reiterates the importance of maintaining a balance of power within the U.S. government, ensuring democratic principles prevail in the face of unilateral executive actions. As we navigate these complex issues, the outcome will not only affect the immediate economic landscape, but also set precedents for how America engages with the world, both economically and diplomatically in the years to come. In this defining test of democracy's resilience, the stakes are high and the implications profound.